Alrighty. This is about method. Practice method. That's the theme this week. So when you break it down, this isn't that big of a deal. Mm-hmm. And the main thing that I want you to be doing is always breaking it apart. Just the left hand, just the right hand before you put it together. Okay. And once you're... And don't try to put it together until you're really confident with the notes, fingerings, and the rhythm. Okay. Because if you're not confident with one hand, it's not going to help to be distracted and be trying to make it that much more difficult. So, here we go. Just take it in little sections. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. That's it. It's like a little 4-measure section. Yeah. Make sure you do the tap-ins. Okay. Get the rhythm and listen too. I've got the play along for you. Listen to the play along. Slow it down. Focus on the left hand. Right. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Right. Do that over and over until you don't even have to think about it. Mm-hmm. Then the next half. Start here. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. Right. Then leading tone. F major. So second half. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. 1. And then that sets you up to start over again, right? Just practice the second half. 1, 2. Okay. The second time through, so you've got a first ending, and then you go back to the beginning, and then you skip over the first ending and go to the second ending. Oh. Yes. So that's what that means. Okay. This time, second half, 1, 2, and you go up here. Okay. So I skipped to the second ending.
I see.
Okay.
I see.
Do the same thing with the second half. You know, this is what? 8 measures and then 8 measures, basically. The first half we just did, it's 8 measures that are repeated. The second half, it looks like 16 measures, but it's the same thing twice. Yeah. I mean, he could have done a second ending, but this editor wanted to fill this page. Mm-hmm. Make you feel like you got your money's worth. For real. So there's that. The whole piece is only 16 measures. Well, it's 18 because you have a first ending and a second ending. Mm-hmm. So 18 whole measures to learn. It's just a pattern. I know I'm trying to get you to see this and be able to break it down. This is a big sandwich, right? Mm-hmm. Two little slices. And just for the sake of argument, let's do the right hand. You know, you can take, there's usually more notes in the right hand, so we can do just a little smaller section. And then, especially these transition, just practice thumb, you know, and then put it together. Get your brain to do it, because then you're firing. You know, this is a really great little pattern to practice. And then you start there. And that's the first phrase. Fingering. Right, this is just a da-da-da. It's hard because this is a weak fingers. But it's good for you. That's why we're doing, especially Bach teaches you how to move your fingers. Yeah, let's do that. 4, 3, and it says there, 1, 3. Okay, so follow the fingering on there. Okay. And if it's really strange for some reason, take a pencil,
Mm-hmm.
write it in there. And yeah, be able to play hands separate with the play along really well.
Why is this, why is that, why is the sharp
I don't.
grayed out?
Probably because it wasn't in the original, the sharp. In this time period, a lot of the markings were assumed.
Mm-hmm.
It was just you were supposed to be able to tell by the context that that's a sharp.
Okay.
Sort of the early days of written music.